Hi there, beautiful soul. I'm so glad you're here. Imagine this as your cozy corner of the internet, a place where you're always welcomed with a smile and open arms. Let's settle in together and get real about what truly matters. Here, we'll talk about self-expression, personal growth, empowerment, positivity, and yes, even finances. All the good stuff that helps us live richer, more fulfilling lives together. Life can feel like a whirlwind, can't it? One minute you're sipping your coffee, and the next, you're juggling a dozen deadlines, a never-ending to-do list, and a phone that just won't stop buzzing. It's easy to feel like you're being pulled in a million different directions, losing sight of your own center in the chaos. But what if I told you that you hold the power to create an inner oasis of calm, no matter what's swirling around you? This isn't a lecture or a stuffy seminar. This is a heart-to-heart chat between friends filled with simple, actionable secrets to help you stay grounded, calm, and totally in your power. We're going to give you the tools, the mindset shifts, and the permission you need to put your own oxygen mask on first. Because when you're calm and empowered, you show up as the best version of yourself for everyone and everything else in your life. How many of us roll over, grab our phones, and immediately dive headfirst into a sea of emails, notifications, and other people's agendas? It's like inviting 100 screaming monkeys into your brain before you've even had a chance to say good morning to yourself. This reactive start sets the tone for a day spent putting out fires instead of intentionally lighting your own. It's a recipe for anxiety and a surefire way to give your power away before your feet even hit the floor. Picture waking up and dedicating the first 15, 30, or even 60 minutes purely to yourself. This is your sacred, non-negotiable time. It's not about being productive, it's about being present. Your golden hour ritual can be anything that nourishes your soul. Maybe it's sitting by a window with a cup of tea, watching the world wake up. Perhaps it's journaling whatever is on your mind, getting the mental clutter out and onto the page. Let me give you a real-life example. My friend Sarah used to be the queen of the morning scramble. Now, she sets her alarm just 20 minutes earlier, leaves her phone in the kitchen overnight, and sits in her favorite armchair for a 5-minute guided meditation. She says it has completely transformed her life, making her feel like the CEO of her day, not just an employee. By starting your day on your own terms, you're sending a powerful message to yourself and the universe. My peace comes first. For so many of us, especially kind-hearted, ambitious people, saying no can feel selfish, rude, or like we're letting someone down. We become chronic people pleasers, saying yes to every request, every invitation, and every extra project. Our calendars are overflowing, our energy is depleted, and we're left feeling resentful and overwhelmed. Think of boundaries not as walls you're putting up to keep people out, but as a beautiful velvet rope you're putting up to protect your inner sanctuary. It's not about rejecting others, it's about honoring yourself. A boundary is a clear, loving statement of what's okay for you and what's not. Saying no to an extra work project that will force you to work all weekend is actually saying yes to rest, yes to your family, and yes to your sanity. Let's take my client Alex, a freelance graphic designer who felt he had to say yes to every client request. We worked on creating what we called beautiful boundaries. He drafted a polite email template that clearly stated his office hours and standard turnaround time. When a client called him at 9 p.m. demanding a change, instead of jumping to it, he calmly said, "I'm happy to look at this first thing tomorrow during my business hours." He didn't lose clients, he gained their respect. The magic trick here is to be clear, kind, and firm. Practice in the mirror if you need to. Each time you say a loving no, you reinforce the message that your time, your energy, and your peace are valuable. Our devices are amazing tools, but they've also become relentless thieves of our time, attention, and tranquility. The constant pings, the endless scrolling through curated highlight reels of other people's lives, and the 24/7 news cycle create a state of perpetual low-grade anxiety. We're constantly connected, but we've never been more disconnected from ourselves. Our brains are not designed for this level of constant stimulation, and it's leaving us feeling frazzled, foggy, and perpetually on edge. A digital detox isn't about ditching technology forever and moving to a cabin in the woods, unless that's your jam, of course. It's about creating intentional moments of unplugging so you can plug back into your own life. Maybe it's a no-phone rule during meals. Imagine actually tasting your food and having an uninterrupted conversation with your loved ones. What about a tech-free hour before bed? Swapping your screen for a book can dramatically improve your sleep quality. My friend Lisa decided to implement a screen-free Sunday. From Saturday night until Monday morning, she puts her phone on airplane mode and tucks it away in a drawer. The first weekend, she admitted she felt twitchy and bored. But then, something magical happened. She picked up her old guitar, she went for a long walk without a podcast in her ears, she baked cookies just for fun, and she had a deep, meaningful conversation with her partner. She rediscovered parts of herself that had been buried under the noise of the internet. When we feel stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, our body physically holds on to that tension. Our shoulders creep up to our ears, our jaw clenches, and our breathing becomes shallow. The most direct and effective way to shift your mental state is often to shift your physical state. Motion changes emotion. You don't have to become a marathon runner or a hardcore gym enthusiast to reap the benefits. For some, that might be a high-intensity workout that lets them sweat out their frustrations. For others, it could be a gentle yoga flow. And for many, it's as simple as having a solo dance party in your living room for 5 minutes. In one scenario, you're stuck on a frustrating work problem. You've been staring at your screen for an hour, your shoulders are tight, and you feel a headache coming on. You keep pushing, getting more and more agitated. Now imagine a different approach. You recognize the tension building. You push your chair back, stand up, and walk outside for 10 minutes. When you come back to your desk, the problem that seemed so insurmountable suddenly looks manageable. You've literally walked away from the stress and returned with a fresh perspective. The secret is to find your flavor of joyful movement and sprinkle it throughout your day, especially when you feel that tension creeping in. Take a stretch break every hour instead of a scroll break. Do some jumping jacks between meetings. Take the stairs instead of the elevator and focus on how your muscles feel. Think of movement not as a punishment for what you ate, but as a celebration of what your body can do. It's a powerful, immediate, and free tool to get out of your head and back into your body, where calm and clarity reside. Life comes at you fast. The emails pile up, the kids are having a meltdown, you're stuck in traffic. Suddenly, you're in the thick of an overwhelmed spiral. In these moments, our instinct is often to push harder, to hustle faster, to just power through it. What if, instead of speeding up, you did the exact opposite? What if you gave yourself permission to pause? I'm talking about the 5-minute pause, your secret weapon for instantly reclaiming your calm right when you need it most. The 5-minute pause is a deliberate, conscious break to interrupt the chaos and reset your nervous system. You can do this at your desk, in your car once you've pulled over, or even hiding in the bathroom if you need to. It's about creating a tiny pocket of stillness in the middle of a storm. Set a timer on your phone for 5 minutes. Close your eyes and take 3 deep, slow breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Then, simply focus on your senses. What are 3 things you can hear? What are 2 things you can feel? What is 1 thing you can smell? This isn't just fluffy stuff, it's neuroscience. When you consciously direct your attention to your senses, you activate the prefrontal cortex, the logical, calm part of your brain, and quiet down the amygdala, your brain's fear center. You are literally shifting your brain activity from panic mode to peace mode. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your emotional state. The next time you feel that wave of overwhelm begin to crest, don't fight it. Don't drown in it. Instead, take a 5-minute pause. Breathe. Ground yourself. It's a small action that delivers a massive return in peace and empowerment. Money is an emotional topic, and when we feel out of control with our finances, it can cast a dark cloud over every other area of our lives. The worry, the uncertainty, the shame, it's a heavy burden to carry and a massive drain on our precious peace. But here's the thing, achieving financial zen isn't about being a millionaire or never having another bill to pay. It's about creating a sense of clarity, confidence, and calm in your relationship with money, no matter what your income level is. The first step toward financial zen is to bravely and kindly face the numbers. So many people avoid looking at their bank accounts because they're afraid of what they'll find. But ignorance is not bliss. It's a breeding ground for anxiety. Knowledge is power. So schedule a money date with yourself. Make it feel luxurious. Let's take my friend Maria. She felt constantly broke and stressed, even on a decent salary. During her money date, she realized she was spending nearly $300 a month on daily lattes and lunches she didn't even enjoy that much. She decided to redirect that money toward a joy fund for a weekend trip she'd been dreaming of. The ultimate goal is to automate your financial peace of mind. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account, even if it's just $20 a paycheck. Automate your bill payments so you never have to worry about late fees. Knowing that your financial essentials are being handled without you having to think about them every day frees up an incredible amount of mental and emotional energy. Financial Zen is a journey, not a destination. It's about taking one small, calm, and conscious step at a time toward a more peaceful and empowered relationship with your money. In our fast-paced world, it's incredibly easy to get caught focusing on what we don't have, what's not working, and what we still need to achieve. Gratitude is the antidote. It's the practice of shifting your focus from the gap to the gain, from what's missing to what's already here. There are so many ways to cultivate a gratitude glow-up. At the end of each day, write down 3 to 5 specific things you're grateful for. Don't just write "my family." Get specific. "I'm grateful for the way my partner made me laugh so hard I snorted. My uncle went through a really tough time financially and was feeling incredibly down. He started a simple daily habit. Every morning, before getting out of bed, he would think of 3 things he was grateful for. Over time, it started to shift his entire outlook. He began noticing more and more good in his life. It didn't change his circumstances overnight, but it changed him, which gave him the strength and positive outlook he needed to eventually change his circumstances. It's a practice that rewires your brain for joy. And a joyful heart is a calm and empowered one. Wow, we have covered so much ground together. From crafting a golden morning hour to finding Zen in your finances and rewiring your brain for joy, you are now armed with an incredible toolkit to protect your peace and stand in your power. This journey of self-expression, personal growth, empowerment, and positivity is an ongoing conversation, and it's one we want to continue with you. You are not alone in this. We are a community of incredible people, just like you, who are committed to living a more intentional, joyful, and empowered life. We invite you to stay connected with us and become part of our vibrant community. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe so we can continue creating valuable, inspiring content together. And if you're looking for ways to carry these positive vibes with you every single day, come and explore our world at www.1012expressions.com. Find that perfect t-shirt that makes you feel like a superhero, or a mug that starts your morning with a dose of positivity. Every item is designed to be a conversation starter and a beacon of light. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Go out there and be the calm, empowered, and utterly brilliant force of nature that you are. We're so excited to see how you express yourself and can't wait to connect with you again soon.